Production.
What is poppin'? Okay, we're looking at Mara Marathon Digital Holdings. I'll try to make this as fast as possible. As you can see, right, we're gonna go start with the basic trends. Low, we create a high, right? Higher low, higher high, higher low. With all this news coming into what's happening with the Bitcoin ETFs, the rest of the crypto space popping, you're starting to see this is starting to really get going now. Okay, so we make a new higher high. This could continue for a little while, right? We don't know where this is going to stop. So when we zoom out and we look at the volume profile real quick, I just want to see where our next resistance could be. We could be looking to $22, right? Again, if you didn't want to use the volume profile or you don't have it, you could just mark out previous support, right? Which should act as resistance, right? So if you're looking at this massive zone here, which we had held as support several times for a few years, we could run up into this area, right? And then stall here, okay? So we could continue to run up into that zone, right? But as you can see, I have this 8 EMA. This 8 EMA, look how we're using it as support, just bouncing off of it very clean. An indication that the smaller trend, which is, you can call this a daily trend of an going continuously up using the 8 as support. When we break below that 8 EMA, that's when this smaller trend, which is going to be shorter term, has ended to start another short-term trend. Okay, another thing we could look at on Mara, weekly time frame 8 EMA, right? So as you can see, the daily time frame is really close. If you're looking at the weekly time frame, we're getting a little carried away now, right? We're about 26% away from it. So what might potentially happen is we might potentially reach up into this zone, or we can stall sideways and wait for this 8 EMA to catch up again. So as you can see, we get going here around 28%, but then we have a few weeks where we stall and catch up to the 8 EMA, let things cool down a bit. Something like this could happen again, right? Where we pump right up into this zone. Massive gains have been made, right? It's up over, on the year, we're up around 400%, right? Since January 3rd. So this might just continue to run, create a massive pattern leading into maybe the Bitcoin halving, and then it'll continue its move further, right? So I do think a lot of these crypto names that you see popping are going to give us another opportunity to get a chance to buy in, right? People who are thinking right now, oh, it's already up so high, I won't have another chance. Well, if it consolidates for a few months, which could pull back up down to, up to 50%, right? You have to think about that. There's other opportunities coming. I wouldn't really chase, because there's so many setups that are lagging this that you could look into. For example, Wonder being one of them. Galaxy hasn't quite gone crazy yet versus this. Like, this has ripped up beautifully in the past just few months here. So it's exciting. Mara's looking good. There's a lot of opportunity. Just keep your head on a swivel and, you know, make a watch list of all these crypto names that could end up going. Easy.